How's it going, everybody? So today the builders are here. They're getting started digging the holes for the posts on the building extension there. While they're working, Dad and I are going to be taking the metal off that wall. We're going to try and save some of the metal, so I have a pencil. We're going to mark some of the pieces. They're working at the post holes. It's not going to be the easiest because got some rough fill and rocks in this area. I'll mark from that side over this way. We're gonna be able to use this lifter, make this job pretty easy. See if we can drive this thing. So I'm up here now. I'm gonna take this corner piece off, and that way we can pull the metal down. Moving over. The original building ended right there at that metal, and maybe 7 to 10 years ago, something like that, we added that little lean-to there. So I remember putting that metal on. See, that was when I was in high school, so yeah, close to 10 years ago. There we go. We got all the metal off the end. They're still working at digging these post holes. Just a lot of rocky fill in this area, so it's a fight to get down through it. They'll get the concrete in today, and then next week they'll set posts, and the trusses are coming Tuesday next week. Today's Friday. The builders are back today. They're starting to set the posts up now. They poured concrete in the bottom of the holes, and then that was Friday. It's Monday now. We got this metal off the end wall the other day. Today we want to get these 2x4s off. We got those boards out of there. Now they're working at the end wall, setting the post on the end wall. Already got these post holes filled in. Yesterday they got all the posts up and they're ready to set trusses this morning. The truck just got here. They have one beam they have to lay in first and then 8 trusses. Shouldn't take them too long once they get going. They just got their first truss laid up there now. So they had to peel back some of the old roof because they want to overlap the purlins to kind of interlock it there. They're almost done setting these already. It's going really quick, so we're starting to think about running a water line now. We're gonna put another watering trough in there. So we're gonna have to find, we have a water line running through this area, so we gotta figure this out and start digging that trench today. So I got all the trusses on. Got the neighbor's backhoe here. We're gonna start looking for this water line, see what we can find. You think that's where it is back a little bit? That way probably. Yeah. It's just hard to know. I don't remember either. We found our pipe right there. Thankfully they had put some stone around it so we could see it before we damaged it at all. I'm just gonna dig out a little bit more and then once they're ready for us, we'll start digging through the barn. Got a bunch of the line exposed there. Got plenty of space to cut it and get our T in. So once they're ready for us, we'll start digging across. I finally got this whole trench dug. Took a little bit longer out here because I had to turn sideways, trying to meet. We had started on this side and then switched to the other end because the guys were working here. So now we're gonna lay this water line in and also some conduit just in case we want to run electric sometime for a heater. The other trough in there, we don't have a heater, so I'm not sure we're gonna need it, but now's the time to put it in. We're not gonna finish this end right now. There's actually one rock we have to clear out, but we want to get the inside of the barn done so we can grade that and they can start working on concrete then. So they had a pretty productive day today, got all the trusses put in. Tomorrow they'll put the rest of the roof on. They just started the roof a little bit at the end of the day. It's weird, we got some water laying in here. I don't know if there could be a water leak in the line going to that trough. It's just letting water out, I don't know. Also got a cow starting to calve right now. To keep an eye on her as well. We're putting a little bit of topsoil in just for around the pipe so we don't have any stones that could scratch the water pipe. It's the next day now, the crew's back and they're moving right along. They got all the metal on this side of the barn done already on the roof. So we're not really sure about the water in there. Just gonna bury it for now. See if we notice anything else later. I don't think there's a line going through that area, so I'm gonna get this conduit finished up and run the water line. We're gonna bend this conduit right up through the sidewall here.
This comes up 16. It just comes up.
We're gonna be putting in a man door right here. Want to run this conduit right beside it then, up against the post. It is the evening now. The crew left for the day. Just out here with my family, showing them the progress so far. That water line runs through there, is what feeds the robots. Didn't really want to cut into it because then we have to keep the water off. Did put a plug in the other end of it now, so we actually can attach it tomorrow. Probably do that first thing. Yeah, I just had filled this in. We're gonna pack this in better then. They're working at the gable end, and we'll start doing curb work then. All right, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.